Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Funko Pop of White Canary from DC's Legends of Tomorrow. This pop has a pretty strong sculpt, although it is pretty heavy in the back because of the hair, and if the table you're using is ever so slightly uneven, then it may have a problem standing. But the sculpt on this, again, is really good. I really dig what they did here. There's not a lot to paint to speak of because she wears such a white outfit, so you can see most of it's white with just a little bit of paint for where her gloves have little holes and her skin is exposed. And they painted her baton, but the sculpt on this is pretty good. I like the lines on her boots. They remind me of the old Canary boots. Similar, but not the same. The texture going up the pants looks good. So does the sculpt of her belt, her jacket, the part of her shirt. And I like that they sculpted in like the collar at her neck area. The sleeves look good. The little lines going down the side, the ribbing at the elbows. The skin paint on the gloves is really clean. I like the little fist she's in. As far as the hero pose goes, for a lot of pops, this is a good hero pose. The baton is well painted. I just wish it wasn't bent at the end. But yeah, I dig the details on this costume a lot. As a fan of her look in Legends of Tomorrow, I'm happy with this pop, and I'm also happy with what they did with her head and hair. It's very similar to the Black Canary pop hair, but it is a brand new sculpt. I mean, they could have tried to maybe just use the same head and get rid of the mask, but it is a brand new head. Very similar hairstyle. I like the way it hangs, though. Very well sculpted as far as sculpting the little ringlets of her hair and all that. Face paint's good. Eyeball and eyelash paint look good. I dig her eyebrows. One thing I really dig, though, is her hair, the way it's assembled. And normally I don't like seeing seams on toys, but what they've done here is sculpted a head and hair in the front and then added this little piece in the back, which is better than what you sometimes see, which is they sculpt a headpiece that's bald, and then they sculpt a separate hair thing, and they attach it, they assemble it by attaching it. What that does is it leaves little glue along the edge, or sometimes the edge doesn't line up and you see gaps in it, glue bleeds out. I hate that. I like this better because the hair meets the face in a really natural sculpt. There are no lines to break it up. The only line that's visible is in the back where you probably won't see. So even though I normally hate seeing these kind of lines, putting it in the back is a good way to hide it from me. This is a good look. If anyone from Funko out there is watching and actually gives a crap about my opinion, I love this approach. More of this, please. This is a great looking pop. As a fan of Sarah Lance, as a fan of White Canary and Legends of Tomorrow, this is a very satisfying pop. I think it's great looking. So thanks for watching, everybody, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all of that stuff.